Hey guys, this is Wolfie, and today we are going to check up on CMC. There's a rumor going around that CMC is going to be out for 2 months as a for sure thing, and that's not the case. We're going to hear from the SF Niners. He's going to give you a real update, Kyle Shanahan, and he's also going to give you his opinion as well. So we're going to check that out later. Also, there's a couple injuries that happened. Curtis Robinson has been carted off the field with a knee injury. The thing is, we do not know what the injury is exactly yet. So hold out hope because he was a good special teamer and he showed promise on the field as well. So even though he only has one tackle, I'm sure he hasn't got as much reps as compared to Devondre Campbell and Fred Warner. And also, just a little tidbit, we need to get Devondre Campbell out there because he's not doing so hot. And then Debo, Kittle, and Trent are all back. They are all back at practice. So there's a benefit there. There's a plus there. Jordan Elliott hurt his foot, so he was limited as well. So, yeah. So there's a lot of injuries happening right now. So, but we got the Avengers back. Well, we had Kittle back last time, but I mean, we now officially have the Avengers back, except for CMC, of course. So, Sam Fam Gamer, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Papa J, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. OG, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. We're about to dive into a video of the SF Niners breaking down Christian McCaffrey's injury situation. So, all right, just gotta drink some water. I need to bring my phone up. Just need to bring my chat up. So, oh shit, almost hit the wrong button there. Let me bring it up. Hope your camping experience is going great there, Papa J. Where's my video? There it is. There you go. All right, so now I can see the chat. Okay, cool. So this may be a shorter stream, but there's a few things I wanted to talk about, just get out of the way. And of course, we go live every day, no matter what. But it might be more of a 30-minute stream today. So, like I said, Robinson is carted off the field. He has a knee injury, and being carted off the field during practice is not a good sign. However, we got to wait and see what they have to say later on. Hey, just how serious it is. Hopefully, I'm sure he's going to get MRI, et cetera, to make sure everything's okay there. I keep calling him Cam Robinson. I actually forgot his name. I don't think his name's Cam Robinson. Why am I blanking his name? Curtis Robinson. There you go. Curtis Robinson is a great special teamer. Someone I think, as I speak for many 49ers fans, when I say we believed in him, we like him as a player. We kept him on the squad for a reason. And so it's kind of sad to see he's carted off the field. And then, of course, Jordan Elliott hurting his foot, and he was limited in practice. What it said. But let me go and double check that because people were freaking out about Jordan Elliott being hurt. But all I saw was that he was limited in practice with a foot injury, which is not the same as being hurt. Yeah, it says Jordan Elliott was limited. So limited it's not the end of the world. Oh, but Elliott and Robinson got why is Matt Burrows that's such a weird tweet. He does Jordan Elliott foot. He was limited. And then later on in the tweet he goes Elliott and Robinson got hurt during practice. So was he carted off the field? What happened there? That doesn't make any sense to me. It just says he's limited. Brock Purdy on Curtis Robinson's injury. He says, it sucks. These are brothers you come to work with every single day. You want nothing but the best for that person. Whoever goes down, we've always got their back. Jordan Elliott was caught off the field. Why isn't that mentioned in these tweets? I had to find that out just now. That's kind of sad. But he was limited in practice, and then he was carted off field. What? That is so confusing. Said both of them got carted off the field. Yeah, I see that here. But why put limited in practice and then it's so confusing. But yeah, so he was carted off the field, and that's bad. Okay, so that sucks. Jesus. Let me go ahead and share this tab with you guys so you guys can see the injury report. Let me bring it up right now. Boom. Share this tab. Okay. Stage. Boom. So 49ers practice report did not practice. Jacob Cowing, Hargrave obviously his triceps. Jacob Cowing has an illness. That hurts. Oh my God. That means Ronnie Bell might play. Oh, dude. Oh, I hope he's just like sick and he's like feeling better the next day. That's not good. Obviously, we know Javon Hargrave is hurt. Maybe he got carted off the field during his limited. That's what I was thinking, but it's just like I feel like that should be the bigger news and something you should straight up say like right away. I don't know because I had to find it. I typed in earlier before I did my research because I was rushing and stuff, and I was typing stuff in, and I was trying to find like he got carted off the field. Where does it say that? And I could not find a tweet or nothing. And I was like, what the hell? But I did hear that he got carted off the field with Curtis Robinson, but I need to find a for a fact article on it. So, and I found it in a tweet here. So there's that. But I don't know. I could just be grumpy, all upset for no reason. But I just feel like that's bigger news. Like I don't even think you need to put limited in practice. I think you should just be like eliminate him from that. I know I'm complaining. But I'm just saying I feel like telling me that's bigger news. No, hell no, he's got to take. I agree, but we're stuck. Like if you know he's going to put Ronnie Bell out there. If Jacob Cowing is not playing, if we call a certain play and it requires the 4 wide receivers to be out there, I guess Debo's back and stuff. So unless a player gets hurt, I don't see him out there. So at least we have to worry about that. So, but yes, if it means anything, I'm 110% against him actually being out there. Like I'm surprised he's still on the freaking team. To be honest with you, surprised he's still on the team. Ronnie Bell. I don't know if you're a 49ers fan, but we're talking about the 49ers team right now. And Ronnie Bell, who dropped the game-winning catch last week, he's still on the team. So, still on the team. We are playing the Patriots this weekend. We are playing the Patriots. And if we lose that game, that is such a no. Such a no. Okay, another cool fact. Since we talked about the players that are coming back, we talked about Curtis Robinson. Hopefully he's okay. Same thing with Jordan Elliott. Hopefully he's okay because he's actually a solid run defender piece. Even though we're not doing very good, if we can figure out our scheme, I'm certain he's actually a good piece for this team. So that'd be kind of sad to see that. So hopefully those 2 players, we are decimated by injuries galore right now. So, but against the Patriots, I still think, especially the Avengers coming back, even with the holes that we have, the Patriots, once again, like the Rams, have injury issues. And I mean major injury issues. So once again, we're almost in the same boat like we were last week. If we lose both these games, oh my God, no good. Hope there's no bad blood. I'm a Chiefs fan. No, it's fine, dude. As long as you're cool, and you're not a dick, and you're civil and you're nice. Because there's another Chiefs fan that comes in here too. He's a cool guy. So as long as you're civil, I don't care. It's fine. You're not harassing anybody or anything like that. No politics or anything like that. I don't care. You're fine. So Curtis Robinson and Jordan Elliott have been carted off, so that's just really sad. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the SF Niners video talking about Christian McCaffrey's injury. I like what he has to say, and I like the video brings up of Kyle Shanahan talking about it. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that. And then Brock Purdy. Oh, here's the cool thing, guys. So Brock Purdy is just 278 yards away to pass Jimmy G in all-time 49ers yards. Jimmy G has been the 49ers quarterback since, 5 weeks before the end of the season of 2017, all the way to like what? I think it was time's flying by, 2022. Brock Purdy's been the starter for 1 full year and half a season and just a few games now. He's already about to pass Jimmy G. Stud muffin. Absolute stud muffin. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into SF Niners and what he has to say about this situation. Again, I liked what he had to say, so let's see. Wow, indeed, man. Wow, indeed. Shut this down. Boom. All right, here we go.
The internet was in a bit of a stir earlier today after a report, or maybe not so much a report, maybe more of speculation from a doctor who had interviewed with Eric Branch of the SF Chronicle. And it got pulled out of this article that this specific specialist was basically saying that he believes it's a multiple month issue with Christian McCaffrey and not a multiple week issue like it was supposed to be with Christian McCaffrey or whatever you think it was going to be. So nonetheless, the internet obviously took it, and you're seeing it come across as reports. Oh, we're hearing reports that Christian McCaffrey won't be back until week 13, week 14, and things of that nature, when in all reality, this was just someone who was speculating. Yes, they might be coming from a authoritative place where this is their field and they have an understanding of these injuries, but he's basically speculating, is what it was. He's speculating that he believes there's micro tears in the tendon, not reporting that there are micro tears in the tendon. He's speculating, and also continuing to speculate if there are micro tears in the tendon. It's a multiple month
speculation
issue.
Yes.
Hence all the reports we have seen. So rather than trying to piece together this whole situation, let's just hear from Kyle Shanahan and see what Kyle Shanahan has to say. And if you take a listen, does it sound like it's a multiple month issue or multiple week? We'll react to it on the other side, but take a listen as Kyle Shanahan joined KMBR.
Look at that graphic. So that way he doesn't get copyright strike. That's very smart. That's why he has the graphic there, so he doesn't get in trouble. That's very smart. I forgot what CMC's injury. He has Achilles tendonitis, acute chronic Achilles tendonitis. Achilles tendonitis, from what I've researched, is extremely unpredictable. It is up to the player and his recovery when it comes to that kind of thing, because like blood flow, etc. Does the stem cells reach the recovery and etc. So and it's not recovering very well. So it's looking really bad on CMC that he's not able to recover. However, when we first found out about the injury, since it's so unpredictable, it looked like he was recovering just fine. It looked like he was going to be his old self again. And then there was like a Thursday, sometime before we were about to play the Jets, he had, apparently it was like his worst day. It got worse. He must have twinged it a little bit or whatever, and it got worse from there. And the 49ers, again, do not know the severity of it because it's so unpredictable. So what they're gonna do is they had him on IR, and it turns out that CMC didn't want to wait anymore and went to Germany, and hopefully he can get it fixed. We actually don't know if he's actually going there for a doctor or an actual procedure or not, but we know he's going to Germany to see a doctor. We won't know for a fact of how everything went down until he comes back and we get a report from a source, the 49ers themselves or CMC tells us themselves. There's no doctor who hasn't seen his MRIs and all of his scans and stuff cannot tell you the exact time. They can give you an opinion. They can give you a time frame. They can be like, well, normally in this situation, usually take up like to 2 months or blah, blah, blah. But since it's so unpredictable, we do not know exactly when he'll return. It's possible it'll be 2 months. It's possible we'll hear, yeah, he won't be back in December. It's possible we'll hear 2 weeks. It's possible he will not return, period. It just depends upon how he heals and what kind of treatment he gets and how his body reacts to that treatment. So we really don't know anything except for opinions right now. Is Jordan Mason starting? Says Sam Fam Gamer. Is Jordan Mason starting? He is. So if you have him on your fantasy, I recommend playing. So, and I'm not concerned because Jordan Mason, like our weakness right now is not running back whatsoever. It's far from our weakness at this point. Jordan Mason is a perfect running back for this system. He's dominating. He's looking great. He's looking like a top 10 running back. This is actually something we got to give credit to Kyle Shanahan for by constantly going after running backs, because if this was something that was lingering now and we didn't have Jordan Mason, that means we'd be believing in, no offense to Garendo, I believe in Garendo, I think it's good, but he's still raw. We'd be relying on him and Patrick Taylor at this point, because also Elijah Mitchell is out for IR for the rest of the year. So we're lucky to have Jordan Mason. We're lucky that he's not worn down. We're lucky to a sense, and I know a lot of people may disagree with me on this, but to a sense, it's kind of lucky that he did not start those other, like, a lot more in previous years, because it's possible he could be worn down or got hurt in those previous years, and we wouldn't have him right now. So there's a bright side there to him not getting all those reps. So let's go ahead and continue this video. This is what Kyle Shanahan has to say about not Brock Purdy, but CMC's injury. And then afterwards, SF Niners Brad is going to go ahead and give his opinion on it.
When do you think you'll have a decent grasp about Christian McCaffrey's situation as to when you might have an idea of what to expect? Because it seems like there's just a lot of uncertainty at this point. What's going on?
Well, yeah, I think we'll get a better idea here over the next couple of weeks. You know,
Ken Calvert back to the nationwide.
Ugh. God. I fucking hate ads, dog. I hate it. YouTube's never getting my money, though.
on IR, you know, is to guarantee that we couldn't do anything
Never
for at
get my
least
money,
4
Tim.
weeks. And, you know, 2 weeks into it, the whole point was just arrest him for 2 weeks and not do that. And now we're going to start hitting the rehab harder and trying to get him back into football stuff and see how he responds. We'll see how he responds here. We've let him rested here for a couple of weeks. Christian just seeing every specialist he can, doing all the little stuff that, I mean, Christian does more than anybody I've ever been around. You know, he is a full-time commitment to everything for his body year-round. And so he's been doing that stuff while not pushing it hard in rehab. And now we'll probably turn it up here in the next couple of weeks. And, you know, I still know he has at least 2 more weeks before we could have an option to play him. And we'll start testing that out sooner than later.
So, again, as you can see, it sounds a little bit more optimistic than a couple months out. It sounds like Christian McCaffrey is doing everything that Christian McCaffrey does, which is put and invest a lot of time, effort, and money into his body and his health, as he always does. And so that means going and seeing multiple specialists, going to do whatever he can to make sure that he can get healthy and he can get back onto the field as soon as possible. So, based on my read of what Kyle Shanahan is saying, is now he says sooner rather than later. There's nothing definitive shared. So It's not like we can say, okay, this is the timetable for return, because there just isn't. There's a bunch of speculation. It was speculated when he was originally placed on IR that it was expected to be about a 6 to 7 week injury. That was already something that's been discussed by your rap sheets and Adam Schefter's. They've already come out and said this isn't a 4-week injury. So I'm already of the mindset that it's going to be a couple weeks beyond 4. And again, they're going to, just like Kyle says, they're going to put him out there. They're going to test him. They're going to try to put him in a position to ensure that he is ready to ramp up and get back onto the field. They're not going to throw him out there if he's not feeling good. Obviously, they have to be very careful with this Achilles tendonitis, and we don't know. Like, so all of this stuff that has been going around today is people reporting on speculation. Someone from an authoritative place is speculating on CMC, what they believe the issue could be, and if that is the issue, what the timetable for return off of that. There's actually we don't know. We don't know what
Agreed.
The real information is about, you know, his Achilles. Is there partial tears? Is it not? We don't know. And from this trip to Germany, we don't know either. So I would say just take some deep breaths. I know we got a lot of injury news today. You know, from practice, 2 guys were carted off the field today. So I know injury luck isn't in our particular direction at this current point, but at least Deebo Samuel returns to practice. George Kittle returns to practice. Kyle also talked about that on this interview, basically saying that he seems like he's in a really good spot. So that's good. But yeah, this whole situation with Christian McCaffrey, I was kind of watching it play out. I saw a particular article where it was being presented as a report, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And as you guys know, I would typically make a video
Who was that? I wonder who that was. I don't know who it was, but somebody reported it as like a fact.
on this topic. But I got into the actual article and I started reading it, and I was like, I don't see the correlation. I don't see the correlation from the title to the actual information in the article.
Agreed,
because to me it came
Agreed.
across as speculation. So I didn't report on it. I didn't make a video on it. And I saw it started popping all over the place. Report this, report that.
I saw the same thing, dude. I was like, "Where's the source? Where's the Adam Schefters and all these other people saying, hey, this is for a fact happening?" I couldn't find it either, dude. And that's probably what frustrated me about the Jordan Elliott foot thing, because I was trying to find it. I was like, I don't see this shit anywhere. And so yeah, I totally agree. I could not find a actual source saying this is going to be 2 months. Could not find it. All I could find was opinions of someone say, hey, it could be a couple months. I saw that. I saw a doctor who hasn't seen the scans say, hey, it could be 2 months. It could. If he has tears in his muscle. If there is, it means he doesn't know. And it's like, you're hearing about it as if it's fact. Like, hey, this is actually happening. And it's like, you're looking at it, you're like, where is the proof? Where's the article? Where's the source? Couldn't find it. I agree with you, Brad.
CMC is expected to miss multiple months. This, that, and the other thing. I'm just like, I didn't gather that from the article. Now, obviously, it's being presented as a potential outcome based on, speculated circumstances, but that's not a report. That's just someone speculating. That's just someone thinking, like, this is what I think the situation is. It might not be that, but this is what it feels like. This is what it may be, and it could be that. Like, again, we're not even ruling out that he could maybe miss a couple months. But at the end of the day, what this whole situation is it's nothing. It's speculation. So I would just say, although I do expect Christian McCaffrey to miss 4 weeks, so that was already the expectation. Does it mean he's going to miss the whole season? Does it mean he's coming back week 13, week 14? We have no idea. We really don't. And even from listening to Kyle Shanahan, obviously a more optimistic tone, but again, it's like, we don't know. So nothing that has came out today has given us any more information than we already had.
All right, so I think he's just gonna keep saying that, but totally agrees. I totally agree with him 110%. That's how I felt before I heard his opinion, and I totally agree too. I don't know I haven't read that article, but whoever's reporting it as a fact, shame on you, whoever that is, because you didn't have a source. It's just someone's opinion, and you ran it as a fact. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Who's your favorite 49ers player ever? That would be Jerry Rice, 110%. So that'd be them. More current, it would be Patrick Willis. Love Patrick Willis, heavy hitter. He was an icon. Loved him. Frank Gore, big fan of Frank Gore. Joe Staley. But honestly, top tier would have to be Jerry Rice. Just God tier player. I know that may be the boring answer to some people, but he's just the greatest player ever. He's just so good. Do you guys get a better amount of views on a live or short? I have a pack of NFL. I don't know what that means. My favorite 49ers player is Ronnie Lott. Nice, man. That's actually a good one. Heavy hitter, Hall of Famer. Wait, he's Hall of Famer. You're making me guess. Am I thinking of someone else? Who was I thinking of? Who did I get Ronnie Lott mixed up with there? Oh, I was thinking of Roger Craig. But yeah, Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott's way to go. But yeah, I like him. As for the views and lives, I don't know. I just go live, and if people show up, they show up. If they don't, they don't. Shorts are usually like my biggest thing. Usually people love my shorts. People like the games I play usually. But then again, shorts are more of the cool thing to do nowadays, especially with like TikTok and such. So that's no surprise there. But personally, I'm trying to lean more towards making videos and lives because that's just the way to go. So, because you can't really grow with shorts. Like, you can get subscribers with shorts, but you need significant amount of watch time hours, a lot significant amount of views and stuff when you do shorts. So, and I did see your comment about how you want to start a YouTube channel. I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming you're really young. My only tip to you, I only have 2,800 subscribers. It's not like I have 10K plus. So take this with a grain of salt, of course. But from whatever I heard from other people, they said be consistent. Just be consistent. Go post every single day, even when you're feeling down, depressed, or whatever. Push through it. Post every single day, and then it's going to grow. And it's not, for some, it will grow overnight. For some, it will be easy. That just happens. You get lucky sometimes. Sometimes you grow right away. But for most, it takes a while. It takes like a year plus. You have to be consistent. You have to post every single day. And trust me, you need to love what you do. So that's my tip for you. You have 400 subs? Yeah. So you got to just post every single day. Be committed every single day, no matter what. Yeah, that's all. That's a tip that I've seen from many people who've gotten big. Like, look at Larry Krueger. The dude has saturated no offense to Larry Krueger, but my God, there's like a Larry Krueger video every hour on the hour, and the dude is growing rapidly fast. Because he's very consistent. Even if it doesn't matter what the content is, he pushes it out, he pushes it out, he pushes it out. He puts it out there. So just be consistent, and then you'll do fine. But do not expect anything from it. What I mean by that is, like, do not expect you're just going to grow overnight. It's going to take a year plus for most. Or you could get lucky. You could get lucky. And I hope you do, man. I hope you do. If you love what you do, I hope you grow, and I hope it happens fast for you, man. I hope you get 10K overnight, dude. People follow in their dreams, do it. Do it, man. Just got to be consistent every day. Every single day. Make sacrifices. Have to make sacrifices. There's no way you're going to grow and get bigger by not making any sacrifices. You're going to have to do that. So, anyway, let's get back out on topic. Let's go ahead and jump over to Papa J, still in the house. Appreciate it, man. Speak from the heart. Just being honest. All right. So, what was the next thing we're going to talk about after that? Oh, the Dallas Cowboys and the Giants are currently playing right now, and I kind of want to talk about that. I'm not going to look at the score yet. I haven't seen the score. Don't tell me. So I'm going to give my honest opinion without cheating, if that makes sense. I know they're playing right now. I think I already had the Dallas Cowboys beating the Giants before when I had Poggy on the show on Sunday. I don't know why, but I kind of want to slowly change that. But that would be risky, wouldn't it? But I think the Giants have shown a little life. Have shown that they've shown that Neighbors can be a really good wide receiver and perfect for Daniel Jones. They're winning games, and they're scoring points. It's not like they're just getting field goals. They had that one bad game against the Vikings, but outside of that, man, yeah. So I so want to say the Giants. I want to change it so bad to the Giants, but God, I'll look so stupid. But I'm doing it. I'm gonna look like a hater. I'm doing it. I got the Giants winning this game. Let's go. I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. Let's go. I got the Giants winning this game. I don't know a score. I'll think of a score like what? 24-21 Giants. That's what I'm going to say. 24-21 Giants. I think they're going to pull the upset, and that may come back and bite me right in the ass, but that's what I feel like is going to happen. I just think the Cowboys don't have much of a run game that I think even the D-line of the Giants can stop. And the Cowboys look soft. They look super soft out there in the field. Like they're trying, but they're not. It's like you ever see someone throw a ball? It's like the effort like this. They're trying the best they can, but they can't quite do it, which is like, That's what it feels like. They're giving full effort, and their full effort is just, That's how I look at it. So, never thought that the Cowgirls having the same record. Yeah, dude, I never thought that either. That's crazy. But as we've noticed through this year so far, the paradigm is changing. The holder of the guard is changing. It seems like bad teams are becoming good. Good teams are becoming bad. The 49ers, have a shit ton of injuries, but they should have won that game last week. They should have won that game. That's a bad look on them. But it's also a bad look on the paradigm of things, which is Cowboys are looking bad. Ravens are looking bad. 49ers, obviously, looking bad. Chiefs, they're winning games, but they're not looking great either. There's a paradigm shift happening, and let's see if it continues on throughout the season, and let's see if there's a lot more upsets, a lot less people scoring touchdowns. That's what we're seeing right now. This is a weird season. This is such an unpredictable season. It's almost as if like everyone's going to be wrong this year, no matter what. Like what you think is consensus, like this guy for sure is going to win, they don't win. So, look at the Steelers and the Vikings. The Steelers always been kind of consistent, but they look a little bit better this year. Quarterback-wise, Justin Fields looks like the best quarterback they've had since Ben Roethlisberger. It seems like it. I don't want to praise him too much, but it's a good start for the kid. The Vikings, Sam Darnold. Vikings look amazing, dude. Not just Sam Darnold, their defense is crazy good. The Vikings and Kevin O'Connell has to be up there for Coach of the Year so far. I know it's too soon, like MVP talk and stuff, but if you're talking about race, he's definitely up there up front. Kevin O'Connell is definitely up the front there. I've always liked Kevin O'Connell. I always thought he was a great head coach. Even when he beat us, I was even more impressed when he won games with the Pasternak. And it's just, okay, that is a reflection of the coach to me. That is a reflection of what he can do with nothing. Same thing with Matt LaFleur. A lot of people disagree with me, and I know this is a hot take. You can disagree with this, fine. But seeing what Matt LaFleur is doing with Malik Willis, how good is Jordan Love really? Malik Willis has a 122 passer rating right now or some shit. He's looking outstanding. And if he could do that, imagine what he's doing, what would be a subpar Jordan Love possibly. And we'll see further down the line. But I know a lot of people disagree with Matt on that, and that is my opinion. I know I'm in the minority on that, but I'm saying it early. Okay, I think, just like I said about the Cowboys, when they did nothing in the offseason, I knew the Cowboys were bad, and they were going to look bad, and they started bad, and they do look bad. And a lot of people doubted me. A lot of people gave me shit. I'm standing my ground on this one. I don't think Jordan Love is as good as everyone thinks he is. I just don't, especially considering what Matt LaFleur is doing with Malik Willis. So, just the whole paradigm. Things are switching. Head coaches are taking crap and winning games. They're taking scraps, I should say, not crap. Scraps as in Sam Darnold. Scraps as in Malik Willis. They're winning games with scraps. It's impressive. That's impressive. And the guy in Seattle, too. Got to give I can't remember his Mike McDonald, I think that's his name is. Give him some credit as well. I mean, he's winning games with Geno Smith, and the only other head coach that's been able to win games with him is Pete Carroll. Outside of that, he's been a bust. So props to him for winning games with that guy. Even though I won't give too much shit. Even though the teams they play haven't been that good, we also lost a team that wasn't very good. So I hope we do better. Are you talking about the 49ers? I 110% agree too. I hope we do better as well. And if you're talking about the 49ers, yes, I do hope we do better. And I would argue that the Pats are worse than the Rams. So this is a big game. It's like the Cowboys. If the Cowboys lose tonight, whoa. I think this is a must win for the Cowboys in a lot of ways. Could they still make the playoffs? Sure. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, you can go on a run for a 6-game and 7-game win streak, of course, but their chances have become slim. I think last time I was like 18% according to their percentages. And people should know I'm not a big fan of percentages that don't show their work. I'm just not a fan of that. But apparently it's 18% to their algorithm. So, That's what I think of the Cowboys right now, and the 49ers. Hopefully, we can win this game as well. It's a big week for us too. Love looks so good because they're strong across the board. Looks so good because they're strong across the board. You mean wide receivers or? Oh, you mean the entire team is strong across the board? I'm about to bounce out here anyway. I got to get going past that 30-minute mark. But I think that's what you mean. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, over. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see, though. We'll see how much that ages. We'll see how much, how bad as the kids would say these days, because the kids say these days, it aged like a middle-aged man. Whatever that is. That I think I said that right. I don't know. I'm 36. I can't. I try to be hip. I try to be cool. Do I want the score? I'll look it up right now. Whatever now. 3 Giants. Let's go. Good start. The thing is 33 in the Dallas, but the game just started 6 minutes into the first quarter. Nice. Do we got interceptions yet? Oh, no, there's a 3 now, I'm guessing, for Dak Prescott already. Player stats. Dak Prescott is 3 for 4, 23 yards. CeeDee Lamb. Oh, I show the tab. CeeDee Lamb has 1 catch for 10 yards so far. Rico Dowdle, 2.5. They're good. Keep that down. That looks like shit. Oh, they're using CeeDee Lamb in the run game? That's trip. No interceptions yet. Daniel Jones, 3 for 3, 53 yards. Okay. Hey, maybe shaving his beard was the way to go. Because, he's been playing pretty good ever since he shaved his beard. I'm just saying, if you've noticed, ever since he shaved his little peach fuzz, he's been solid. Let's go, Giants. Yeah. Dakota hasn't scored since he had hair. That's funny. Shaving makes you more aerodynamic. So, as he's throwing the ball, all that hair was just like. Oh, shit. That's funny. All right, guys. This is good. The show's gonna cut short. I got to start making some dinner. It is, what am I making tonight? It was tri-tip yesterday. I think it's pizza. I think I'm making homemade pizza today. I think that's what it is. But I know what you meant. You meant Daniel Jones, right? Dakota, you meant Daniel Jones. I know what you meant, man. Don't worry. Hey, do not worry. If I see something like out of miss when you type something, I usually know it's because of autocorrect or someone has fat fingers, because that happens to me all the time. So I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm not going to be like, you don't know how to type? You don't know how to talk? What the fuck? I won't do that. No, I meant Dak. He hasn't scored since he had hair? Or do you mean, well, I wouldn't say that much. I thought you meant Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones makes sense. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Sam Fam Gamer, good to have you in the live, man. Good conversation. Hope to see you next one. Good luck with your content, man. I wish you the best. Again, just be consistent. You got this. KYM, good to see you, dude. Thank you for popping in. And, of course, the OG, Papa J in the house. Thank you so much for the support, man. And to everyone else, please like the live. It helps me out a lot, helps me grow. And once we reach 10K, man, things are going to change once we hit 10K. And we are not stopping. We are not stopping. So, to everyone who watches this later, sub if you like the content. Like if you like the live. All love, fam. And I will see you next video. See you next video.